Okay, so my topic is about serial killers. So the reason why I want to talk about this topic is because most school teach students like how to solve a problem, but they never teach students how to face a problem that like they've never seen before. So what is serial killer? So to be a serial killer, you have to kill at least 3 or more people, and they usually kill people follow a specific pattern or rules. So some of them like to kill a boy, little boy, and some of them like to kill females, only females. And they usually have a dream, like an extreme dream, and they see themselves as the chosen one, like the God makes them to do those stuff. Okay, so there's some example of the serial killer. Here's the famous one, the Jack the Ripper. So he's one of the famous serial killer in British during 20th century, and he murdered at least 5 women, and those women are all prostitutes. And he wrote a letter to the police with victims with serious, so it's very bloody. And he had never been caught, and actually a scientist find who is him actually in recent investigation. So they find a clock which has had his DNA on it. So he had schizophrenia. So he was a Jew, and he had mental problem. So yeah. And there's another example. It's called Ted Bundy. So not like every serial killer are not like well educated. This one actually is very high educated. He got a master's degree from Washington University in the mental philosophy, and he believed his mother was his sister for a long time, and he saw his grandparents was his actual parents, and he always spent time alone. And all his victims were females. He killed at least like 100 females. And he escaped from the prison. He broke out prison for 2 times. So the main cause of to become a serial killer, there are 3 causes. The first one is called brain damage. So such as like hitting by a basketball, or someone punch your head, and you may cause a brain damage that influence your brain to give you like a different signal. So that may cause you become a serial killer. The second one is called the mental illness. This one it's actually more like for the veterans. So such as like PTSD. They come back from the war, and they saw like everyone around them wants to kill them, and so they actually start to doubt about everything. So there are some like very famous examples, like they just take out the gun and shoot everyone around them. The third one is child abuse. So who had suffered the men like the sexual or physically abuse from childhood have like a big chance to become a serial killer. So that's a brain scantron. Like these 3 are like normal one, but the under one is like the serial killer. So it's their brain is actually different from the normal people. So what is sociopathy? So a disregard for laws and social mores, and a disregard for the rights of others, and a failure to feel remorse or guilt, and a tendency to display violent behavior. So actually they are against society. So these people are very dangerous. Okay, here's the picture for the social patsy. So 1 in 25 Americans may be a social patsy. So some solutions: school education program. So school should teach students like how to communicate with others, so they are not spending their time alone. And the community social health center. And this one, the death penalty. So actually, the one who released from the prison they are have a 90% chance to do their crime again. So death penalty is the one of the best one. Yeah. Okay, here's the side. Thanks.